Hello, you beautiful people. If you have not been told today, you are beautiful and you are doing an amazing job. We are here today doing Zenless Zone Zero. It took me a while. I had to catch up. I didn't record it because I already knew what was going to happen in the story, and I don't think that's fun to record when you know something. For this story, I don't know anything, so that's going to be good. So let's get right into it. Hi, Wise. Vivian sent a message. Seems they've made more progress on their sacrifice issue. I wonder how Vivian's been doing. After Hugo passed, she's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while. Belle, do you want to arrange a time to meet up with her? Sure, let's go meet up with her. Because, Hugo died or whatever, and, she got betrayed, I guess. Alright then, I'll arrange a time with Vivian. You just rest and I'll tell you when. Okay, well, I guess we're going to sleep. She did sleep on her couch, too. We gotta remember that. Okay, let's go to sleep. Rest now. Shoo! You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you ended up falling asleep instead until you hear something nearby. Dude, is Vivian just watching us? I could see it because she's a big Phaethon fan. Oh? Okay, I wasn't wrong. She was just watching us.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Goodness. Was she just watching us the whole time? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because it's Vivian. Big Lord Phaethons fan.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethons said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. Like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
The what pose? #1 sleepy face?
What? Sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month.
How about your entire year?
Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
Do you need anything from me today? Why so formal?
That was so formal. Feels like you're about to drop some big news after a greeting like that.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Ooh, who could that be? Could it be Hartman?
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light.
Oh.
Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat.
Oh, wow.
Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute.
Oh, I wonder who that would be.
If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Hartman won't just give up like that. Could it be that someone's trying to get rid of Hartman? Could it be someone's trying to get rid of Hartman?
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter how hard I search, I can't find a single trace of him. Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important Phaethon matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, well, why?
Don't
You're such
mind
a
me, Lord
gentleman.
Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
Sure, I'll go talk to him.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Oh, Lycon. Hello, Lycon.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian looks perfectly normal today. Vivian isn't upset. Vivian looks perfectly normal today.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not
Maybe that's
just
how
talk
she's
to her
trying to
directly?
cope.
If you'd like to
Trying
apologize,
to
it
do a
should
lot
be
of things to
face-to-face,
get her mind
right?
out of it.
That's reassuring to hear.
Mind
I
off of
trust
it.
your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Sure.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm
What's
not
the-
taking sides.
What's the worst that
I
can happen?
respect that. Thank you.
You return to the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycon's arrival. Well, see? Maybe she doesn't care.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
Huh?
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out?
That fast?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was fast.
See, I said, what could go wrong?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please take your time to discuss, If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
We'll think about it.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Belle, what do you think about Lycan's suggestion to work with the mayor? The sacrifices are still a threat. Our teacher. Belle, you mean to say the mayor may not have told us everything he knows about our teacher? True, the only way to gain more information is to work with him. What do you think, Vivian? Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with at the moment at least. And let's go see Lycan. Let's talk to the mayor first. Let's go talk to the mayor first. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh geez. Okay, let's go find Lycan to say we accept. Oh, look at that, Vivian, you're already here. Hi, Lycan. Lycon. It seems you and Miss Vivian have made your decision. Let's talk to the mayor. Working together requires sincerity on both sides. Of course, please rest assured, when it comes to sacrifices, the mayor's interests align with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Eridu.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad.
Oh.
I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Already passed away.
Since this person has already passed away and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Someone from Tops.
Is it possible it's someone from Tops?
Tops is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in Tops and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for Tops?
But what's in it for Tops? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when Tops steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms.
Oh, and getting the glory.
The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while Tops comes off as the real protectors of the city.
You're getting the glory and victory.
And when that happens, public trust will shift towards Tops. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
Okay, Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice.
Okay, Vivian's standing on business.
I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Oh, another Void Hunter
Really?
rank.
A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
We don't want New Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Well, Mr. Mayor, we
I've got
don't
to
even
go.
know you.
Goodbye.
I'm glad the two of you have decided to continue working with us. With your help, we are sure to successfully recover the sacrifice. I have other business to deal with, so please excuse me. If you require anything, please feel free to contact me anytime. Lycan leaves thereafter. Lord Phaethons, shall we head out now? Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. Hey. Trial Vivian? You know, I will, I want to use my own. Wait, let's see, I'm curious.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethons.
Damn. I want to use my own Vivian. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do
This is the
this.
path
I would never turn down Lord Phaethons.
And
Lord Phaethons.
Eradicate all evil.
I'll have Miyabi just for damage. Damage. There we go. Here we go. I'll have this team. So it's like, okay, let's go.
Lord Phaethons, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go. Oh. Ow. Oh, I love Miyabi. She is so good. There we go. You're dead.
The wind is perfect today. Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary.
She?
Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Who's she? Just as Vivian is talking to herself, you hear another voice, someone debating. You don't know who it is. So you It is. So you two pull her aside to listen. You don't know who it is, so you decide to pull her in to listen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
Oh my god, is that Billy?
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch.
Oh.
No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Probably
Don't
not.
ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
After the two Tops employees left, Vivian appears visibly unsettled.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
We're gonna talk about who she is? Who is this she you're talking about?
Vivian, I've been dying to know. Who's this she you keep mentioning?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet.
Okay, well.
So, Lord Phaethon, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure thing, I'll stop asking.
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to.
I mean, hell,
can
even
see
we
that
have a
Vivian
past.
I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
My god.
I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime.
Yo, what
First
the?
things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now.
I bet
Wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Vivian prays to us every night before she goes to bed.
I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is about to happen.
You know, I am still curious on why Vivian is so obsessed with Lord Phaethons. Because she is very obsessed with Lord Phaethons and all that. You know? So I wonder if maybe we'll learn why she is in this story? I hope so. This dormant sacrifice is gone too. Who could it be? And how do they know the locations of the dormant sacrifices? Let's check out the next location. I hope this doesn't become a nightmare for New Eridu.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
Well, that's good.
For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse. nothing here either.
Good, she's just like Mary
Are we
Poppins.
too late?
Well, let's keep checking.
There's...
Okay. Oh, is that chicken, like, from the end?
Don't touch me.
Hello, ma'am.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her?
Oh.
Vivian, you're crying.
Oh, no.
You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me.
Oh, no.
You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. The noise attracts some ethereals. Even though you have many questions, dealing with the imminent threat feels like the right choice right now.
Lord Phaethons, watch out!
So, I wonder
About later.
I wonder if that is her actual sister, or if she just said sister. And you know, I'm still curious on who is she. Because something tells me that Vivian will probably have a sad backstory. I feel like everybody in this game does. After fighting off the ethereals, you search for a long time, but you don't find any dormant sacrifices. After deliberating with Vivian, you decide to leave the hollow for now and just figure, okay.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
I saw it too.
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Phaethons. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
Okay.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand.
And having your
That
idol
conversation
console
between
you.
those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, There have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
Sounds pretty sketchy if you ask me.
Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
Sure, let's go.
I'm in. Let's go together.
Who are your contacts? Do we know them? We arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian to meet her old friend. I love love, yay! Lord Phaethon, let's head out as soon as you're ready. Well, I'm ready now.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel.
Oh, Vivian, we were RP walking, now we're not.
She's like a mentor to me.
Vivian, can we
I
Oh.
learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her.
Hey, Rain. We meet again.
Rain, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hey, Rain.
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain, you actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon?
So,
No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in
I
that.
mean, we already know you're obsessed with us,
Why
and
are
you
you
know.
all tense? Right. Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol.
Oh my god, who's our idol?
Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? You came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
Oh no. I think I know that black cat.
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking at snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years and you still won't say who your idol is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
Probably not.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Change the subject, help her out.
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow, then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow.
Oh no.
And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Got any more leads?
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you're unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port.
Oh?
The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside.
not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up.
Well, she's not gonna...
I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life.
How sweet,
I'm
Rain.
counting on you to save the world, guys. All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life, so you follow her and continue on your way.
Lord Phaethons, please pay no mind to what Rain said.
About your idol? Why are we running? Doing a late jog?
That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
I want to try to RP walk, you know? It's a bang boo. Your intel is going to be from a bang boo. Not just a bang boo, the one Denny boo. Hello, one Denny boo. And nah, a long time no see. You seem to be doing well, little one. And nah. Yep, I made an awesome friend since the last time we met. And nah. Wait, and nah. My friend got ill before. It was the manager who helped heal them. And I didn't realize you two knew each other. Then next time I head to the manager's place, will I get to see you two? My God. You know, for Edna, you say so much. You know each other? Yep, this little guy is Lucky Boo, my old boss at my previous workplace. Bought it at a discount store clearance sale. Oh, but he was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on my paying wages, he didn't take care of his bang boo either. And yeah, that guy really terrible. Then his little guy had a malfunction and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend the money on repairs. What a jerk. Really, it could have been fixed with just a simple battery change. And Vivian is the best. Vivian changed my battery, the bestest ever. All I did was change your battery for you. It was you who earned the money to buy it. And yeah, I'm amazing too. I earned 100 Denny's, just enough to buy a battery. Oh, well, that's great. So that's where that 100 Denny Bang Boo battery came from. Honestly, you've got plenty of energy, but I told you before, you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything? And I learned pet one Denny Boo, give Denny. Wow, so you found a way to make a living, huh? Amazing. Better not expose one Denny Boo. So that's how they learned it. And did you need me for something? I'm super happy to help. I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past 2 days? And strange? You mean someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide where there aren't many people around. And Annie. Let me think. I got it. And I saw someone like that in the desert today. Someone super similar. Could it mean the outer ring? I don't think one Denny Boo can make it that far. Desert probably refers to the sand pit up ahead. Lord Phaethons, let's go take a look. And did I help? You were super helpful, one Denny Boo. And yay, so happy. I want to keep helping. And You should go and do whatever important stuff you need to do. Let's play together soon. Oh my goodness.
One Denny Boo is just too cute, right?
You're right. He is cute. All boos are.
I didn't know you helped it too. I knew Lord Phaethons was the best in the whole world.
All bang boos are cute. Okay, let's go talk to this one person that's just sitting here. Oh, kitty ride. Oh, damn. Hey, weak man. It seems that the person Rain and one Denny Boo are talking about. Lord Phaethons, please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme, considering his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. Maybe he just hates his job. I'm trying to talk to him and see what's going on. Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on the shoulder.
Don't take me back, please.
Oh.
I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We're not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean. No one knows how this will turn out. But if you do nothing now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us. I'll help you return to your family. But you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me.
Oh.
And there was blood all over my hands. They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something.
Oh, is it?
I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped.
Was that Hugo?
I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
I wonder if you and Vivian contact Lycan, the mayor representing Victoria Housekeeping, agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rena arrives and takes the man away. Okay. You know, I wonder if the stuff they were trying to inject him with is the same thing that Bringer injected himself with. You're remarkably calm.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Like a leader should be.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered. Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
That's kind of hard to imagine.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of Rain.
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe we might have passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
That's
Enough
probably
about
happened.
me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Well, our teacher's dead. But let's start with the Red Fang gang.
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
As you walk along the river by Lumina Square with Vivian, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to places where they took place. Oh, she's been to the Chaotic Hollow of the Camella Golden Week. She has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia, and she even received a star. Okay, after a long chat, it's time. Okay, I couldn't read it.
Remember, it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
What's up?
Why is she embarrassed?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side.
It's a nice cutscene, a little
Ever
cinematic.
since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune.
Oh, is this? Oh, are we gonna see
I
why
had traveled
she's?
to many places and witnessed far too much
Are we
misfortune.
gonna finally figure out why she has been so obsessed with
Every
Phaethon?
tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me. Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously.
You know, I'm curious. I wonder if the reason she's obsessed with Phaethon is because maybe Phaethon is the one person that said she wasn't a curse, or something like that. Because it's like I could see like how you could be kind of self-obsessed with someone if they said something, they told you something that you wanted to hear, that you weren't a curse, you weren't a burden, you actually do matter. I'm curious if that is why she's maybe obsessed with Lord Phaethon.
It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city,
Or I could be completely
I saw
wrong.
lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights. And not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind. And right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Phaethon.
Oh, was I right? Me?
Wait, really? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Phaethon. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
Oh, we're doing it now. So what exactly did the comment say?
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I mean, you've probably made a bunch of posts.
You'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
Alright, well, we're gonna...
Huh? No!
So, Lord Phaethon, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Phaethon, I truly like who I've become.
Oh, that's sweet. The wind skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights reflect in her eyes and dance and flicker as if eager to okay. Emotions intertwine with the narrative, and you feel as though you're witnessing the path she has traveled.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
I do want to know what that message said. I want to know if I'm right in my theory. But we'll find out. I hope we find out, actually. What if we just don't find out? That would just be awkward. Okay, well, let's go back.
Belle, you're back. Lycon told me
Hey,
he wanted to meet
Broski.
up with us online to discuss things when you returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
Leave it to us.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Lord Phaethon will head out as soon as you're ready. We must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Well, I'm ready. Let's go. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. There we go. It's a little canon, but not canon. Oh, hey, speak of Hartman.
Where's the sacrifice core?
And there's Camille.
You really
Camille.
think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltists have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return.
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
I feel like both these people are trying to betray each other.
Bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that. Why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's Dina?
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Phaethon, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
I've planned the route already.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. You are in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety.
And Miyabi will ensure my safety too.
Ethereal! Stay away from Lord Phaethon!
Whoa, chill. Just like that. Damn, Robin. All right.
Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Don't touch me.
I feel like we would be making a lot of noise. And I feel like we would get spotted with the noise we're making.
Let's keep moving, Lord Phaethon.
Got some health.
Leave the enemies to me, Lord Phaethon.
You know, I feel like they would clearly hear us. Just come on, we have to. Oh my god. Because we gotta be pretty loud fighting these things. Oh, there's more ethereals.
They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing.
How do they not hear us?
This is our chance. Let's hurry.
Let's go.
No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous.
Let's go and confront them. Kick down the door.
Hand over what's in the box. We do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl.
I mean, this little girl's beating you.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core.
This little girl beat you, I'm sorry.
Lord Phaethon, the box is empty. So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box?
Wait a minute.
With it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Wait, who has the core? Just as everyone stands confronting each other, a voice comes from behind. Yeah, because we don't have a core. We don't have the core. Hartman doesn't have the core. Who are you?
Vivian, it's been ages.
Oh, it's Diana. Dina.
Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet. Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed?
Oh, well, damn.
Crying in your head all night?
Oh my god.
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
Oh, geez.
I wasn't.
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
Jeez.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
Oh.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo!
Then who has the
Can't
real
be
core?
fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously.
Diana approaches Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound in one of the subordinates. The guy collapses on the ground, screaming. Diana wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain. Okay, I gotta read that a lot slower.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The
Damn.
masterpiece Father made for the Creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments.
Oh, God.
Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish. If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals.
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
Oh, no. As Diana finishes her words, several explosions erupt, followed by tremors in the ground, signaling the rapid approach of numerous ethereals. In a panic, Hartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Kamel and Diana with him. Oh, okay. I don't know why Hartman would want to get in the car with those two. Oh, God.
More ethereals are coming.
It's okay, we have Miyabi.
Many. No chance to get out of this.
It's alright, we have Miyabi with us.
It's over. Stay away from Lord Phaethons!
There's so many.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay.
It's ink.
Who are you?
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict.
Oh my goodness.
If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Holy.
Now.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. That's the chick from the season 2 trailer. Man, oh. Okay. Oh. So elegant. Holy.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Damn, she was kind of cool.
You must be Belle, right?
That's who we are.
Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
You are.
Can I ask, who are you?
I'm the
Who
13th
are
generation
you?
master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yixuan. Mayflower
Yixuan.
passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
Well, thank you. Are you the investigator?
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Are we going to be able to fight sooner or later?
Guidance? What exactly does that mean?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Yixuan leaves after saying this, while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
I'm so sorry, Lord Phaethon. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
Let's leave the hollow first.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Lord Phaethon's probably gone back to rest. I'll explain the whole situation to the Exaltus tomorrow. Wait.
Lord Phaethon, are you going to rest now?
Are you feeling down?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
If you want to talk, I'm here to
If
listen.
something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Phaethon. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
But she probably was jealous. Was the blessing medicine the sacrifice serum? Wait. There we go.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals,
Oh,
and a few
no.
became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation,
Oh, no.
Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall.
Oh. Vivian starts to recount what happened that day.
Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
I'm great for fools.
Oh, damn.
You
Dude
have
pulled
no
out the
use anymore.
gat.
Liar!
Run!
Oh, and there's kids, too.
Dina, wake up! We have to go. Vivian, what's happening? Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Oh.
Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
Oh.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
What?
Vivian, was this you? Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
Oh.
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Okay, Dina, bruh. You don't gotta be like that. Her voice trembles as she shares her past stories.
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists.
But
I
instead,
never
she
expected
joined
her to
them and became the
continue his
leader.
research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists.
I feel like Camille is like
She's
an
not a
insider.
bad person. She's just someone searching for hope.
I think she's gonna. I think Camille will probably betray
even watch
Dina.
Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Oh. So no matter what she does, it's like that ending always has to happen. If you saved her from her becoming ethereal, it's like we still have to have the same outcomes. And no matter what, she would have always brought misfortune. Or she would have got misfortune some way or another.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe yourself.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Just come to me whenever you need.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
Night-night. After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store. You see the collection she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately, you hope to sacrifice the crisis. When you wake up, it's almost noon. Belle, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about the sacrifice core. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at the auction. That auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time to head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Well, let's go. Yep. Let's go to see if we can figure out who has this core. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house lounge.
Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I feel like
just covering someone's shift.
I feel like we know everybody.
The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage.
I love
that
her
footage
voice.
into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Thank you, Shaw.
Great. You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye to Saul, Vivian leaves the lounge. You know, oh my god. You know, we both know a lot of people. We have a lot of similar friends or people we know. Lord Phaethon, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. Huh? We are Mockingbird, after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators, so Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate. But after that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked the trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time, but all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaethons, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Okay, let's go bird hunting. If I were Hugo, where would I hit the videotapes? Lord Phaethons, did you find the bird? Not yet. Let's split up. Okay, let's go bird hunting. Here's a bird. Here's some birds. Are these the birds, Vivian? A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. But it does have some black feathers, so maybe this is it. Either way, might as well take a photo and send it to Vivian. Yeah, you never know. After sending a picture of the panda-colored chunk of bird to Vivian, you get negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Okay, well... Hey, Vivian. So cute, so soft. I have to convince Hugo. Okay. Though it's cute, this isn't the bird Hugo trained. Let's keep searching. It must be around here. Let's go into this back alley then, shall we? Damn, okay. I didn't even know we could go back here. It has to be this. This is all black. This is a crow or whatever. Bam. This is it. I know it. Black crows in a dark alley. Perfect. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. After receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over. Ha! I told you. Of course, it's a black crow in a dark alleyway. How cliche. It's all thanks to Lord Phaethons. We found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotapes among those boxes. You look through the boxes and find the recordings, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. Okay, well, let's go fix these videotapes. See where the real sacrifice core is. Maybe Fairy can help us. Fairy repairs videotaping. You watch the recording. The content leaves you shocked as it's conversation between Hugo and Camille. Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control.
Oh.
She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands.
Oh, no.
If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
The video abruptly comes to an end. So Camille is...
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
So Camille is actually a good person. Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... he...
Val, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
I'll like him.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
Oh.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
What about me?
So, what should I do?
Am I just gonna...
You can attend as her +1.
Oh.
+1! Lord Phaethons, please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
I bet. Okay, well, let's go.
All right, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton? He said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethons, just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you, but since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructional videotape on formal dinner etiquette together? Should I dress up too or something like that? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission too. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Then let's watch. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tapes. Oh no. You do some last-minute studying on the etiquette expected as a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. I hope we don't have to, have etiquette when we are doing this. Lord Phaethons, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? Well, let's go. Then I'll meet up with Burton first and make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethons, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer this way. Vivian heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all good. Let's go meet up. Let's go. We're just gonna... So what, are we just gonna go like this? To a formal, ball? Okay, Wise, I'm leaving. Wait, let me go back upstairs. He's probably upstairs. Okay. Oh, wow, okay, never mind. I won't say bye to him. Frick you, Wise. Jerk. You almost should have known him anyway. Hey, bro. Oh, Burton. Damn, look at you. Miss Banshee, this is... Is something the matter? What I mean is this person... what I mean is this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me now. If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for the night. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries, with plenty of delicates not available anywhere else, and she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guest a +1, are you? Of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's, you are also my honored guest. Let's be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we will take a speedboat to the manor. About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you.
Oh my goodness.
We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Burton hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
What did you mean by dessert? You were totally like a noble lady just now.
Wow, you were so cool just now. Like a powerful noble lady. You sent Burton packing with just a few words.
It's just some techniques Hugo taught me. Like that dessert I mentioned. It means I want them to offer more if they want to come to an accord.
Oh.
Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethons, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
Alright, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethons.
In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor. After sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian, it doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
You read my mind. Maybe we're just lucky. Let's contact Lycan.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycan.
Right.
Lycan.
Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while but find nothing. Just then footsteps suddenly come from the outside. In the moment of panic, you hide behind the desk. I wonder if Vivian will have a panic.
Esteemed guests,
Oh.
is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction?
Oh no. Bro
so
knows.
much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food.
Awkward.
Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman raises his gun, aiming at the desk, yet there's no gunshot. With the clink of metal, a familiar voice comes. Who came to save us? Is it Hugo? Hey!
How?
He's actually alive.
Uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon, when I have yet to trample you into the dirt?
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
Hey, Hugo, go get him, bro.